More fun that way.
That's not fair.
Everything
Hitboxes are not fair. You're
Well,
You
actually
get good,
Whoa.
noob. You're fucking trash.
shut the fuck up, nigga.
She's a
Fucking
hater.
nigger. But go back to the farms, you fucking nigger, bro. Fucking nigger, bro. Bitch ass nigga.
It's been a while since my last video on criminality, and why is that? Well, first of all, if you know me, I don't upload a lot. And also, the game has kind of fallen off and only gotten worse as time has gone on. They have completely ruined the fun and competitive combat this game used to nurture in favor of a combat system so easy a literal toddler could be good at this game. And they have done nothing but favor the big groups and make it impossible for a solo to succeed. But I've always revisited the game to check it out when a new update comes out. Every update since 1.3 and beyond has been very shitty, only making the game worse. And I'm talking about content updates, not patches like bug fixes and shit like that. But actual content updates since 1.3 have been absolute flops as far as I'm concerned. They have completely ruined melee and made them utterly useless unless the person you're attacking is completely clueless or AFK. So instead of making them more fun and better, or god forbid nerf the firearms, they just make them dirt cheap so you lower your expectations of the weapon since it's so cheap. Along with these awful changes, they made firearms completely unskillful, besides, I guess, aim. Reworking the recoil system so instead of, actual recoil where you have to actually adjust your mouse, the gun for the first 2 shots has recoil and then it's basically a laser beam, making it so easy to laser people at distances with guns like the Tommy or the AK. It's so rewarding but takes basically no skill. If you have a custom crosshair, it's basically a free kill. And to top it off as an awful system, they also made it so if you lower your FPS, you actually get less recoil. So if you have an FPS unlocker like everybody in the planet, you can basically set your FPS to 30 and you have no recoil and you can just beam people instantly. So they've ruined melee, made gun combat unbelievably easy and basically require no skill and effort on the player side. So this game has basically sucked for the past year and a half, but we got an update, guys. 4-month wait. I'm thinking this is gonna be a good one. There is no way RVVZ can fumble yet another update. Well, I joined the game and the only thing that I could tell that had changed is the skybox. It's purple now. Bad joke is bad, but seriously, this update has almost no new content. All of it is almost recycled garbage or completely unnecessary changes that further make this game worse. So they brought back Slayer again, but made him even more annoying. Yeah, it was really obnoxious when someone could one-shot you at the speed of light and have so much protection. Well, they did that again, but now his weapon is faster. The Slayer itself is also faster. He can jump up to fucking rooftops. His armor can just occasionally block all damages. If he finishes somebody, everybody around the Slayer is completely affected and takes massive damage. Why they felt the need to bring this shitty feature back, I have no fucking idea. It's not fun to fight against. It just forces you to server hop and is once again not very original because last Christmas update, which we got in fucking April, we had that exact same feature. And a good addition to this game, they added vending machines that spit out food and beverages for $10 and occasionally give you random items, but these food items either replenish stamina or give a small amount of health. It's a good feature. It doesn't hurt the game, it's fun, and there's nothing bad about it. I mean, it doesn't hurt gameplay at all. But now we gotta get into another bad feature. Crates. Scraps have been removed from the game in favor of these stupid boxes, except white scraps, which give you a valuable which you can sell to a dealer that can range from cheap things like wires to documents which give you $2,000. Not an awful feature, but let's talk about the boxes. They have completely removed the green and red scraps from the game in favor of the green and red boxes, and this doesn't look too bad, but you have to sit there for like 25 seconds holding E to sometimes get a weapon or just as something as useless as a smoke grenade. The guns you find in these boxes can't be sold for anything really. The highest you can ever get something is maybe $75, and they come with no ammo. Alright, that's pretty shitty, but what about the red ones? Well, they require lockpicks now, or crowbars. Again, not an awful idea initially, but then when you factor in that lockpicks are rare from white scrap and are limited stock, it becomes another bad feature because you'll go to buy a lockpick and you'll find that there's none left because people have already taken them. Or especially when a red crate can just give you a sawed-off or a Rambo knife. Gold scrap has been also reworked in this update in a really interesting way actually. They are airdrops now. Again, not an awful idea to make people fight for the legendary weapons, but you need a lockpick because fuck you, of course you need a lockpick. And another problem with the airdrops is that they fall way too fast. Unless you're right below the airdrop, you're not getting that airdrop. It just falls way too quickly. Nobody can get to it in time if they see it. They have to be right below it or there's just no chance that you're getting it. Also, I played this update for around 3 hours on launch and found a single airdrop. I have no fucking idea why they are so rare. It's insane how rare they are. And I'm pretty sure they don't even spawn in lower player servers. The mystery box is also a feature in this update, which is actually a really fun feature, and I hope it stays in the game. But again, it appears very rarely, just like the airdrop. But when you get a teddy bear, this happens.
For fucking $46.
Oh, we got... So, all in all, that's basically everything in this update for 4 months. 4 months for recycled content and reworks of already good mechanics that were fine as is. Also, if I'm leaving anything out, I'd love to not do that, but this asshole doesn't release the patch notes for everybody to see. Like, there's literally no reason to not do this. It's not on Twitter, it's not on the Roblox page, not the group. It might be in the Discord, but I've been banned from the Discord from an unknown reason. No joke, I don't have a reason from the moderator bot or anything. Another update, can't seem to make any good changes anymore and has been trying to make the game like 1.2 ever since 1.3 came out. Countless map revisions, feature revisions, and even having an experimental game mode where the game is more like 1.2. Also, I forgot to mention, all these changes listed for the update aren't even available in casual, aside from the Slayer, I guess, which I don't know why you'd buy Slayer there. You can't get money from killing people and you can't find boxes or scraps aside from the white ones. So if you're a casual player, you waited 4 months for nothing basically. So yeah, this update sucks. It's crazy how much RVVZ has continued to ruin this game over time. It's not even like a bad game anymore, it's just fun for different reasons, and I've lowered my expectations with every update ever since 1.3. And I hope Blackout comes out soon, so Criminality finally has competition, so maybe RVVZ can finally put some effort into this game again. But until next time, see ya.